welcome back to part 3 of the HSTNS-PD29 power supply. Can we find the over voltage cutout? And here we go. I got an email from a chap. I'll put his name in up there somewhere, and up there, saying that he'd found where it was. So we're going to investigate if it's the same on this one. So first of all, we need to get into it. Now, from pictures that he put on the EV blog forum, it's a chip down there we need to get at, and he said it's easier if we remove the fan clip, and they're easier to remove if you get cutters either side gently on the little lip and pull. Saves you pulling on the wires. So move that out of the way, and maybe we'll bring in the microscope so we can have a quicker look. Right, we'll pop the microscope on and we'll have a look. And the chip in question is that one, which is a 393 comparator or op amp, and he said the input on pin 3, which is that one, if you pull it down to ground, you'll raise the over voltage trip threshold. So what I want to do is put a wire onto there. That is also ground, and there is also a ground on there. That pin there is ground. So if you've got a normal resistor, a small resistor, you can run it from there down to pin 3. Or if you've got a smallish surface mount resistor, you may get away with putting it between those two pins. But first of all, let's try and get a wire on down there so that we can actually see what's going on. Put a little blob of solder on that pin. Oh, I'm going to try and use the microscope to see it. I'm not sure I can do that. So there's the lead on. So get rid of the solder. Bring this back. The fan back on. Zoom out a bit. Oops. Now I might turn this around this time because the pot is on this side. Can't remember which one it is. The adjust one on the left. You can see that. Right, here you can see I got a 56k resistor connected to pin 3 of the LM393 comparator, and the other end connected to 0 volts. Here we have 56k resistor. It's a resistor box connected to the 393 comparator. The other end down to ground. We have the voltmeter across ground and 12 volts out, and you can see we've now got 14 volts. This is a 50 watt halogen light bulb, so we'll stick that on and we'll see what effect it has on the light, on the readings of the voltage. Look at that, hardly any voltage change at all with the light bulb coming on. Did you actually see it come on? It's a bit hot quick. So it looks like it works. So the next trick, go down into the gubbins there and we'll fit a 56k resistor on the chip and wrap it up. So thank you for, is it Amundsen? I hope this goes okay, because here we go, going in. What I didn't show earlier, because I'd stopped recording, was I was unplugging the mains, and it gave me a really nasty belt. And if the camera would have been on, you'd have heard some foul language, because it was across both arms and it hurt. So I wasn't a happy chappy. So what I'm going to be doing is, I've kind of thought that I can put a resistor across those 2 pins. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Not sure how easy it's going to be, and whether I'm going to lose the resistor trying to do it. Not going to be as easy as I thought it was. I'll keep trying. Very hard not to short out. Any of the pins. Maybe a little bit more solder on that one. Bugger! Not what I wanted. Oh. So there we have the mod. Now it's just a matter of putting it all back together and seeing if it goes bang. But this time I'm going to put the lid on, as I don't want to get electric shock again. It was somewhere up here. I was pulling the plug out here and got quite a big kick. So not doing that again for a while. So close that away. Move that. And hopefully plug that back in. Should that go down there a bit? Push that down. Oh, there's a bit of solder on there. Get rid of that. I don't want that floating around in there. Put that on there. Lid on. Bang my head on the lights. This is a risk because it may not work because I may have shorted something out. Right. So I know this is unplugged at the other end. I'll plug that in there. I'll get my trusty dummy load. Get the voltmeter in. And we have that one on there. That one there. And turn her on. We have it set to 14 volts and it hasn't tripped out. And that's pretty constant, 14 volts. So there you have it. Job's a good one. That resistor was a 56k. You might be able to go even lower if you want to go a bit higher. I can only get up as far as 14 volts at the moment because that's probably the value of the resistor that I put in to trick the voltage up a bit higher. I say I only want 13.8 because that's what my radio's like. And so, you know, thanks for the subscriber pointing out that that's where the op-amp is that does the business. If you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one.